You're listening to the official Minnesota Wild podcast, presented by Acrisure.
Wally,
yes.
Can you say what's going on with Gus?
I don't know yet. I don't think it's anything major, but he's getting actually checked out today, so I'll have more info probably on Tuesday.
Backing up.
Yep.
Gus's.
Yep.
Any other changes?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go back in and Johnson will come out, and then we'll have a decision on D. We could go 11-7, or we might go 12-6. Be game time.
Is the decision injury related?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say injury related. Just a couple things with nothing major in that category. Just whether we want to do that, and then what the lineup would look like, and then there's one question mark.
Did Brodeen and Zuccarello get out of yesterday?
They'll be playing today.
Okay.
Yep.
And Trennan, he's out.
Trennan's out today.
Valco went to IR, correct?
Correct.
And any idea week to week, anything like that?
I would classify it as week to week right now.
The mentality of your team right now, what's the message to them? It feels like, Coach, every day there's another player that goes down, and after what they went through last year, there's got to be psychologically some scar tissue there.
Yeah, not that I know of really right now. To be honest, I think it's it is we've addressed that really. To be honest with you, I think we addressed that in the off season, and then with the players that we got. And I think in the organization, I think we all feel confident in our depth. You know that you're going to go through certain situations where you're going to get injuries. We're going through it now, but our team's still playing at a high level. We like the guys in our lineup. We've had a couple guys out, newer guys that are out now, but two guys that were out have come back in. So it's been a little bit flux, but I think the mindset is always the same. We got to play a strong team game, and the guys that are in the lineup have to do the job, and I think they've done a really good job of that to date. So we've got to keep moving forward.
Did you get clarity if Lauko was a re-aggravation of his previous injury?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And nothing's changed with Eriksson Ek in terms of progressing with skating or anything?
He's progressing, but he didn't skate today.
With Wally, it seemed like since he had that reset, he's been really good down there, coming off a shutout. I think he's only given up a couple goals. Have you gotten good reports about how it looks?
Yeah, and Freddie was down there. Freddie went down. He wasn't at the Utah game, so we practiced in Utah, and then Freddie went down and spent a couple days with him. He's played well, so that's good to see, and excited to see him play. I think he's playing good hockey. I think he's excited about the opportunity, and it's a great chance for him to get in here tonight against a real good team.
With the decision on D with Dermott, I mean, is it just did he get to skate today? And you how much tutorial do you give him on systems, things like that? Yeah,
he did skate today. He skated this morning, with Wally and a couple other guys, and then we sat down and just showed him, really the nuts and bolts of what it means to be a D rush defense, D zone coverage, breakouts. Those types of things, and then you have to be able to play. But the good thing is he's a veteran. He's been around different systems. He's been with a few different teams. So I think when you have that experience, it's a little bit easier when you know what's going on. We don't have a lot of gray areas in the way that we play, so I think that should help him know what he's doing.
The compacted schedule, how important is it for any team, and you guys certainly are maybe the best example of it, to have a good start?
Yeah, it's always important because, as you said, I think with the condensed schedule, particularly I would say after the New Year's, where you get into the All-Star break, or this year you get Four Nations, and there's not many games in February, but then you're kind of surrounded by it, and so I think it's important whether it's that part of it. I think the mindset of your team always helps when you can have a good start because there's traction to that season of what you're doing. So for us it's been important. It was a big emphasis for us coming in this year through training camp and getting off to a better start. We were able to do that, and I think that's led into being able to sustain it, of a certain standard of how we want to play, the details in which we want to play with, and I think the competitive nature that you have to have it night in and night out to give yourself a chance to win.
I just want to make sure I get this right. You're kind of saying that the good results has made it easier for you to sell what you want to sell to your guys because you've had good success?
No, yes, a little bit. I think originally is when you come in, for training camp, I think your ability to instill how you want to play, and that's all translated into your videos, how you practice, what goes into the exhibition games, reinforcing it, drilling it, and then knowing what's drilled in now. Okay, we have a good foundation. What can we expand upon? Then I think when you come into the season, it's executing those things, and then you find ways to win. I think that always reinforces the belief in what you want to do. But I also think then there still needs to be growth from, your training camp gets your baby probably to the first 10 games, right? Then you're, okay, we're at 10. What still needs to be tweaked and drilled, but what things do we need to continue to expand on to be good?
Just doing the math in my head, if Short's replacing Johnson and Lauko's out, that means you're going 11-7, right?
No, well, Shore would be in for Loco, so it'd just be dependent if Johnson's available. He's going to warm up, and then we're going to make the decision for 11-7.
Whether you go 11-7 or play Johnson.
Correct.
Yeah.
For an extraordinary advantage in sports, you need a game plan. For an extraordinary advantage everywhere else, all you need is Acrisure. With a high-tech human approach to insurance, cybersecurity, and more, Acrisure helps you take care of what you care about. That makes winning easy. See what Acrisure's extraordinary advantage can do for you at Acrisure.com.